Good evening, junkies. Welcome to EminiJunkie.com, your yes trading mentor's free trading video for Monday, October 3rd, 2011. Today we had a total of 8 executable trade signals for a max potential of 8 ES ticks. This video is for educational purposes only, is intended to highlight our high probability trade setups and give you a feel for the quantity of trades taken each trading day using this approach. A full trading plan and daily live trading room can be accessed on our website at EminiJunkie.com. Okay, we opened up this morning right around 11:1850. We were in the middle of what we would consider a high probability gap trade. You can see the market kind of pushed down here a little bit right after the beginning, came through our moving average and made a quick move to the upside, filled its 415 gap, and on that move, that was an extension type move. There wasn't any opportunity for us to get into that until it came back into that extension level again. We were able to get that first contract off, T1 minus 2, and then the market came back down through the moving average pretty quickly there and stopped out the second half of that contract. Now this next trade here, we're showing it as a full stop out. You can see the parabolic nature of this move to the upside. What that was our 10 o'clock news announcement. Now one of our rule sets is unless you are initiating within 3 minutes prior to the news, you don't take the trade. So, but we're going to show this as a full stop out, as a mechanical entry, if you were looking to get in when that news came out and you were just rolled straight over. So we're going to go ahead and count that as a T0 minus 14, although in the room we were all sitting there patiently waiting for the news announcement to come out, and hopefully none of you that were in the room were on that trade at all because we were well within inside that 3 minute time frame. But on that quick move up, we did then get an opportunity to take a full swing look at that. That ended up being a nice pivot to the high there for targets 1 and targets 2. 25 ticks after that news pullback, the market pushed higher, went into the daily pivot area. You can see it found resistance at that daily pivot and then came down through the moving average. Now this one here is unfortunate. We did have another extension opportunity to the downside. You can see this fast move, came back, found resistance right at that Globex level, hit it to the tick, which was also our fill, which was also the area where you can see only one candle came up. So there was no fill, so we'll count that as an NF, no fill, as the market went down. Would have hit targets 1 and targets 2, but you know, you don't chase after trades, and our level that we were looking to get in was right there at that 28.50 that came up and hit with one tick. So not going to count anything on that particular trade. The market continued to sell off. We were back at the open in pretty short order and continued to work itself to the downside for a good portion of the balance of the morning. We kind of at around 10:45, 11 o'clock, you can see the market started coming back and forth. The first cross to the upside, we ended up taking a full stop out, T0 minus 14 on that particular trade. Then there was a move to the downside. That one did hit targets 1 and targets 2 for 7 ticks. And then the next signal to the long was targets 1 and targets 2, 10 ticks. So a little bit of a chop here, but net came out a few ticks ahead of the game. And then we headed into our lunchtime dead zone, which is basically between 11:30 and 1:15. The red area you see on the charts here, we do not initiate any new trades. We wait until that time has come and went, and then we start looking for opportunities again. You can see during lunchtime the market did sell off again, and we didn't have any opportunities until after 2 o'clock. After 2, we had that nice push to the upside, had a swing entry there, targets 1 and targets 2, 10 ticks to the upside. The subsequent push to the downside, unfortunate again. This is just one of those situations where the volatility was so high. We had our normal entry. It's just you know, you can see how much the markets have moved. You know, this is a 8+ point move here, and this little swing here, although it was where we were trying to get on the market, ended up pulling back too deep and did a complete stop out on us, only to see the market go in the direction we were looking for. Targets 1, targets 2 would have easily been hit. But you know, we have our stops, and when volatility picks up, sometimes you get shaken out of trades. In this case, that's what happened. So T0 minus 14, and then there wasn't any other opportunities the balance of the day. So There was a lot of work going on there. We showed you that one full stop out that happened prior to the news. Hopefully you end up with 14 ticks better than what we're showing here in the neighborhood of 22 ticks or so. But we're going to count it like it would have been had you not been paying attention to that news event. 8 trades, ADS ticks. I want to thank you for watching. For more details on this plan, including all the chart setups, or to join our live trading room and video newsletter, please visit EminiJunkie.com. Just simply click the link at the top of the screen. Thanks, and make it a great day.